You know, the crew is black.
Blade Billings.
All right, welcome back to part 3, or welcome now to part 3 of the Dome Patrol Podcast Holiday Spectacular. When we left, we were talking about something, and now we're going to talk about the fans' attitude, especially after the 3-3 over the last 6 games, and it seems like a lot of fans have kind of abandoned the bandwagon, or they say, the Saints are trash, they don't deserve this, they don't whatever, and yet we still have a chance to make it into the playoffs. Jason, you had some choice words you wanted to say to those
choice. Very choice. Some first, some second, and maybe some fourth choice words.
The fourth choice is asshole, but the first 3 choices are fuck you, motherfucker.
Either way, look, the odds aren't in our favor. It's all the bandwagon fans that want to get off. Good, please get off. Don't come back. I know you're going to come back, but don't get off. But don't come back right now. I'm done with it. It's going to be a rough road. This team has not proved that they can win on the road anywhere, so I am worried. But fuck, if you make it.
But I'm not going to start counting on next year.
Hey, look, this season is we're still playing the season. Last time I checked, we win this game, we're in the playoffs. The playoffs is fine. It's not what we all expect. Every time you don't make it to the Super Bowl, it's a disappointment to me because I know what this team can do. I expect a lot because at this point they've only got 3, 4, 5 years to do it. So I'm disappointed. But look, you make the playoffs. It's not an easy thing to do in the NFL. It really is.
Right. Well, Jason, you look at it like this. For 42 years, this organization, we would be thrilled when we were where we are now. All right. Having to win the last game to get into the playoffs.
Now these spoiled
all right,
fuckers.
And you're right. With success and anything comes a lot of bandwagon fans, and that's from anybody. The Lakers. When you win, you get people who like to jump on the bandwagon.
Well, that is what Sean Payton wanted to do when he came here, is raise the level of expectation.
Sure.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, not the bandwagon per se, but look, I expect a lot from this team. I have raised expectations. When you win a Super Bowl, that's all you want is the next one, and it really doesn't do. Like, when going into a season, it's Super Bowl or bust. Now, if you make the playoffs, at least it's not the worst thing.
Shot.
Right. I'd rather be in the playoffs than be the Falcons right now.
Right.
Or be
whoever
that has no chance, or be us last year. Think about it.
Right. You definitely can't win a Super Bowl sitting at home in January.
We don't have any chance, and yes, it's not.
And that's the thing. What did you think our record would be going into this season? What were you saying? I'll be happy if we finish this season. Knowing the schedule, remember we talked about it. Where were you sitting? Like 10-6. Right?
I was 11-5.
11-5. Now we're going to be
12-4 at the high and 11-5.
Okay.
If we win, we're 11-5.
So we're going to hit that. And people are disappointed. We're meeting expectations.
It's the way we did it. That's why people.
Well, like you fucking bad. The narrative is the story of the season.
We were 9-2.
We were 9-2.
And now everybody was riding high. And now we're. We've had a shit.
But we knew, looking at the schedule going in, that the tougher part of the schedule was the latter half.
Well, actually, we thought the hardest part of the schedule is where we did well.
Chicago, New England.
Nobody counted on Carolina. But nobody counted on Carolina being Carolina.
But we wanted to stretch with like San Francisco. We beat Dallas.
San Francisco,
and Atlanta. Right? We beat Atlanta. We beat Chicago.
We lost a few games we shouldn't have lost.
We won good games, but just it's the way. Like we thought, we're the number 2 seed or 1 seed. Seattle game.
We thought we were number 1 until we lost to Seattle.
Right.
They would take number 2.
Yeah. But the fans who are negative need to calm down.
There's no reason to be so negative right away. If in 2 weeks we lose and we're out, be negative.
Yeah. Well, look, it was still going to be a double-digit win season.
Right. Look, we win this game. We're in the playoffs. There's a chance. Small chance. Now, it could be proven like an idiot in 2 days when this goes out and Atlanta, loses. But
Jason, here's the thing.
There's a chance.
Drew Brees is 33. That's about 4 or 5 years younger than Peyton Manning. Look what he's doing in Denver. Okay. Sean Payton hasn't gone crazy in the last month. He hasn't lost his ability to coach a football team. As long as these 2 guys are here, we get another offensive lineman, we can win, football games.
Right. But again, that's why people are so mad because we expect. Look, I expect that.
Yeah, I expect.
Let me segment that. Moving into our Saints headlines. Pro Bowl selections were announced at the week of the recording. Drew Brees, no surprises there. Jimmy Graham, no surprise. Jari Evans.
Cam Jordan.
No surprise.
Cam Jordan.
Cam Jordan, which is my
No surprise.
personal favorite pick, and Ben Grubbs.
Nubs.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
I didn't think we'd have
Yeah.
2 offensive linemen
No.
in the Pro Bowl based on our
Maybe that's how good Jari Evans is.
how bad Charles Brown was.
I don't know. Ben Nubs. Nope.
Yeah, but anyway, look.
I'm happy for Cam Jordan. I mean, the others are automatic, but
Cam Jordan's good enough. I mean, we've seen it all season.
I love Cam
Jordan's
Jordan.
great.
Right, but
I'm happy for him.
You look
You
at
deserved it. You deserve it, Cam, because I know you watched it.
Well, hope to God he doesn't play in the Pro Bowl. Or any of our players. play in the Pro Bowl.
exactly. They'll be too busy.
That's what we want.
But you look at all, definitely 4 out of those 5 are in the top 3 in their positions in the NFL.
Yeah.
Breeze, Graham could be, argued as either 1, 2.
Cam Jordan.
And Jordan definitely this year. He's has been the come out party.
How did Jari Evans get in this show? Who are you talking to? Because we're doing a show.
I'm talking to our studio audience.
Well, how did Evans get in? How did
Ben Grubb?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not.
Nope.
All right.
Maybe someone knows something.
Pro Bowl doesn't mean shit. That's my feeling. I know I'm Mr. Negative, but Pro Bowl doesn't mean shit.
There's another one of his fuck the fuck.
No.
Right.
And this segment brought to you by Fuck the Fuck.
Jason, All Pro means something. Pro Bowls don't mean shit.
What's the difference between All Pro and Pro Bowl?
All Pro is a higher esteemed award. It's voted on by your peers, not fucking fans that don't know shit.
Okay.
Speaking of bad fans, Pelican Plunge.
That's a good segue. Yes, Pelican Plunge. I attended my first Pelicans game this year, and it's the first in history, and it's also the first time that I've attended a professional New Orleans basketball game that the New Orleans team won. That's right. I have attended several, maybe 7 or 8 Hornets games in the past. They're 0-8 every time I attended. Tonight we won 105-89. Is that right, Renee? 105-89. I don't even remember because I had such a good time.
That rhymes.
I had a great time. Damon, you were with me.
Thanks.
Jason, you were there. I think it's because the Dome Patrol podcast was represented.
Definitely.
For the first time ever, all Dome Patrol podcast members were at the Pelicans game.
That's right.
They won.
But you hate Pelicans fans.
I don't hate Pelicans fans.
You
But-
said, actually.
I probably did say it. Oh, do you have it?
Pelicans fans can lick my taint.
They can.
I believe it's what you
Now,
said.
I'll say this. The game was a sellout tonight, and that was a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate the fact that we can finally get a sellout. 30 or 25, 30 games into the season, we get our first sellout. Good job, boys. Good job. Fantastic.
I'm going to quote you.
The problem is,
Arena is full of fuckers who sit down. People in the arena can lick my taint. I hate our fans. That is my talking point.
he talked it for me, but that's pretty much it. The arena was
But Damon and I came up.
The arena was a sellout. It was still quiet.
But Damon and I came up with a theory, and maybe you need to change your expectations because we agree. Like the crowd was a bit subdued, more than normal than it should be. But
it was a big.
we feel like you're expecting. Would you say Saints?
Right, you're expecting the last 2 minutes of the Saints 49ers game where we have to stop them from getting a first down, in the Superdome and just. You're expecting that for 45 minutes of a basketball game, and that's not going to
I don't know
happen.
what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah,
Hold on.
You want Saints electricity.
Right.
Listen to me.
80 times a year or
right,
40 times a year.
in the dome, and it's not going to happen.
Good.
I mean,
That's what you think.
it's not going to happen. You need to.
I'm not expecting that, but I've seen the arena when it's been full and
But,
the game's
okay.
been. Oh, stop.
What was on the line?
It's going to have to continue.
What was on the line?
You're right.
What was on the line? Answer.
we go.
What was on the line?
It doesn't matter. Nothing else.
Yes, it does matter.
We're not getting cut off by a commercial.
What was on the line against the Falcons in Week 1? It was a big game.
Because
What was on the line?
have a final every football
But game number
means
20
something.
in the Pelicans arena, when your arena is full and you're playing a good game.
Too many basketball games here.
I have a great point, but I have to continue this because it's not going to last.
All right, fine. We're going to cut it off. We're going to come back. Jason's going to make his last
Yes. I'm going to make my best point of the whole night.
of the whole night, and then we'll
Whole
do
night.
pick'ems, and we hope you watch the
Whole
next
night.
part. That would be part
Damn it,
4.
I'm so ready to just
D.
fucking.
Can I have the Chill.
We should label him like A1.
Rum shot?
Rum shot.
Yeah.
Chill.
Okay, pick another shot.